Friends, hello everyone. My name is Denis Chernobayev. I'm a leader of the Dream Team, and I would like to share the news of our project. Again, I should remind you, we have two main focuses for our small startup. First of all is opening our new coffee shop in City, which is a financial center of Moscow, until October 25th. Second focus is reach store level EBITDA in Omega up to 30%, and third focus is open 10 stores by the end of 2021. So I'll tell you how far we've gone. Probably the biggest and the happiest announcement of our project is opening a third Drinkit coffee shop. This is a small step for Dodo brands, but it's a big step for our project. So, in an actuality, opening a coffee shop in Tinkoff Bank is very interesting. We started looking into this opportunity back in the start of the summer of this year, but it was stolen by another coffee store. But this coffee shop had very successful story. They made about 20 to 30 checks, and we bought the renting rights from this coffee store. It took us a while for negotiating, so we paid small compensation, and finally we signed an agreement with the business center. So in just 10 days of construction works, we built our Drinkit coffee shop, and this coffee shop is already operational and working. So the capex of this coffee shop is a little bit below 2 million rubles, and average daily revenue reached 40,000 rubles. And for that, this is a very flagship number, because that was the goal of our average revenue, and we estimate its EBITDA about 25%, and we think it's a terrific result. This coffee shop just started working, and I think it will continue growing, and we believe it's a very good result up until now. So what's been happening in our coffee shop in Federation Tower, which again, one of our flagship projects for this year. So we signed an agreement on renting the venue, and we basically had everything prepared this summer to start construction and opening a coffee shop. So we designed the project, we designed the layout, we designed the concept, we designed the technology concept, we taught our team and trained them, but all this time we couldn't proceed to construction work because Federation Tower has a very difficult procedure of approving construction work, and we thought that it would be faster than we anticipated. We thought that we would start working 1st of September, but we only starting doing this now, October. But we're about to start our construction works any day now, and I believe we will do anything in our power to open this coffee shop by the end of October this year. So this is how our coffee shop is going to look like. It's a brand new concept design that was designed by an expert that works with us on Drinkit. His name is Alexander. Alexander, thank you so much. We believe it's terrific design. You did well. So as for the format of coffee shop, it's pretty much similar to Omega coffee shop. Minimal sitting places, and it's a coffee to go pattern focus oriented coffee shop, but it's a brand new step from the point of view of technology and the design of the concept itself. We have another venue and another place that we're about to start the construction, which is called Diamond Hall. It's a very big and beautiful business center for 4,000 employees. There's a main office of Gazprom Media, so that means a lot of TV channels are shooting there. And also a lot of big offices of Sberbank is located there, Credit Europe Bank is located there, and Delta Air Airlines as well. So in Diamond Hall, everything is going according to the plan. We were planning that this coffee shop would be open late October, early November. We a little bit got delayed because we believed that the construction would start last week, but we got some small complications from the point of view of technological process, and I think at the end of this week we will begin construction work, and the coffee shop will open early November. This is a different format. The area is about 71 square meters for our coffee shop. We will have a comfortable zone of waiting for customers that are in a hurry, but still we have a good seating places for about 20 people, for those that would like to, for example, hold meetings, negotiations in our coffee shop, because in this business center there is no other coffee shop. There's just one to-go coffee shop, so we will become a monopoly in this business center. So if they would like to spend some time, Drinkit would be the only option for them. What else has been happening from the point of view of development, from the point of view of reaching our target of 10 coffee shops by the end of this year? So I think any moment now our team will sign an agreement with another business center, this Magistral Plaza. So we are about to sign the agreement. Alexander, if you don't bring this agreement to me, don't come into my office. So again, it's a very big business center. It looks like Omega Business Center, where our first coffee shop opened. About 5,000 employees. Again, not just one renter, but lots of small ones. So we have about 5 different competitors here. Our premise area is about 50 square meters, and again, it will be a small coffee shop with the to-go format with limited seating. We estimate that the revenue would be 1.5 million rubles, and estimated EBITDA would be about 25%. The opening we're planning at the start of December this year. So, in an actuality, I would say that our development plan has changed a lot in terms of finding premises, because a couple of months ago, at our last meeting, we were looking into 200 or 300 different premises on a monthly basis, and now we're looking in thousands of premises on a weekly basis, and now we have 17 premises pending, where we're given offers to the renters of them. So it may lead to signing final agreements, but 2 of them are tentatively close to signing. I'm not going to spoil anything, but again, I shall remind you that we're about to maybe sign agreement with 2 more coffee shops, and we have more premises. So maybe 1 or 2 extra coffee shops will be opened up in Samara of our partners. So what's happening with our revenue? So here I don't have any groundbreaking news that I could share with you, because again, in July, in August and September, again, we entered the plateau of about 1.5 million rubles, and it hasn't changed much. Again, we started to increase the metrics of our efficiency, on the productivity, but anything else was basically the same. But in September we started a new spurt of growth. So if it was, for example, average revenue was 65,000 rubles, then in October, start of October, it's 75,000 rubles now. Again, it's a step up, it's plus 15%, which is very good. I think it's related to the autumn seasonals that we launched, and there's also a cumulative effect that, again, has accumulated in terms of the speed of service, the quality of service, and everything that we offer. Maybe it's because the COVID limitations have been lifted for a portions of companies that are present at the business centers, but this hypothesis hasn't been confirmed, because our revenue has grown and our competitors' revenue hasn't grown. As for other news about our menu, again, it's related to our revenue as well, directly. At the previous meetings I told you that we are making a lot of food ourselves, and it actually decreases our operational efficiency, and labor cost is increasing. So we were looking for high quality suppliers of these products, suppliers that could provide us with food that is necessary for a menu of high quality. And in September we finally found those suppliers, and we updated our assortment of yogurts and porridges, and we don't cook them, we just get them ready-made, so that means that labor cost will become even more efficient. Also, we strayed away from croissants, because we had 6 of those before. We introduced 2 ready-made croissants, and we removed 5 of them. So roast beef croissant is still being cooked by ourselves, but I think in the nearest future we will also find a solution to this issue, and we will again completely refrain from cooking ourselves. Again, a couple of slides ago I said that we launched the autumn seasonals, a new drinks line. Again, it's a very important event for our coffee shop, because it also affected the growth of our revenue. All of the drinks now are making top of our sales, and I believe it's a very important idea for the concept of a coffee shop. Any coffee shop, really. It helps us grow the frequency of our guests. Our application also has wonderful news. Our design team finalized their work on working of new concept of our menu. So this redesign of our application would allow our guests to find necessary products for them quicker and more efficient. And again, it would improve conversion and the perception of our application. Maybe again will lead to the growth of revenue. Again, we have a very good news from our online training center, because we understand that we can open a lot of coffee shops, but if we don't teach people, if we don't train them, we can't reach good results. And our team has achieved a lot in terms of online training. Currently we have, I would say, a lot of courses being available and recorded, and I think by the end of this year a significant portion of training you can do online, and it would again increase our efficiency from the point of view of attracting and engaging new people. We have a project that's called 100 Barista till 2022. Again, this was based on our ambition on the number of coffee shops that we're about to open, and practically on a daily basis, so we are tracking all of those metrics in terms of training, and we're moving in accordance with our plan as of now. We have about 15 people that are ready to working in our future coffee shops. So they're trained and they're waiting for these coffee shops to be opened in the city, in Concert Hall, and other premises as well. And of course, I couldn't help but mention very important news in terms of service. We're making very good steps in terms of training about this delicate matter of servicing our guests. We have a training that's called emotional service. And in September and in August, in our training center, we had a training for our team in Samara. We launched Emotional Service Marathon, and it was supposed to be a very important step forward in terms of the quality of our service. So, my friends, that's pretty much it that I would like to share with you today. Thank you, and I wish you a very productive week.